Hello everyone, this is Alraies from SCAI 2023. I'm really privileged today to be with Dr. Matt Daniels. He is one of the previous ELMS graduate from the SCAI program, and currently he is one of the director. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Chadi. It's a pleasure to talk about this. I think the ELM program is something that I've been part of for a few years now. The current class has been run by a guy called Drew Klein and Molly Sirlip. It's been incredibly impactful for a number of people making that very difficult transition from early post-fellowship career into kind of becoming more recognized outside your institution and beyond. So thanks for giving us the opportunity
Absolutely.
to try and sell it.
So we want today about what is the ELM program, and break it down to see what it provide to the people who are selected, and touch a little bit about the selection.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about those kind of things. So what does it provide? It provides a few things. The idea is it's a structured mentor program where you get an assigned mentor who's senior and can help you with those difficult career moments. I think the biggest reward is the peer network that you get selected into. So a group of 10 to 12 like-minded people, similar career stages. And because we're going to be working with each other for the next 20 or 30 years, that's probably the biggest benefit, certainly for me. The other things like subsidized attendance to SCAI, ACC, CRF, these are all good things, but for me they come secondary to the getting to meet like-minded people who are all going to be pushing the fields forward as best they can over the next 20, 30 years.
Right. And how does the application happen? Is it cycles?
So there are cycles. It's a 2-year program, and the next cycle is due to be launched in fall this year. So please keep an eye out for that. It will be posted through SCAI's Twitter pages and all the rest of it. There are a number of things that you can do to improve your application. It's a partnered program with SCAI, ACC, CRF. So there are things to try and look for in the application process that help you stand out. It's not just about whether you're the person with 100 papers or $1 million of grant money. It's a very broad portfolio. We have to represent the future of the career, whether you're into peripheral vascular disease or congenital heart disease. The program has to be able to pick the best of the bunch and do a good job for everybody that might want to apply, and also do it transparently so that it's not just somebody who knows somebody that gets the opportunity. So we've tried to make the metrics of application clearer. You could argue it's difficult to tick all of the boxes. That's the point. We typically see in the classes that no one person is the best in all of the different divisions.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So people are allowed to stand out in their own way, and we can't pick everybody that writes 50 papers a year on PCI, because the future of cardiovascular medicine is not just PCI, it's broader than that.
Yeah, structural, interventional, endovascular, yeah.
Yeah, and they're all growing in, and it's actually those, if you like, less popular areas that we can support more. So peripheral vascular intervention at the moment isn't as popular as, say, structural. Congenital heart disease isn't as big an area as PCI. So it's trying to, identify the leaders in all of the things that are going to be important for SCAI in the future. So, you might think that, well, my application isn't going to stand much of a chance because I'm not raising, grant money. I don't have trial income. But the reality is that there's not as much of that with congenital heart disease as there is with structural, for example, at the moment.
Correct. Yeah.
So the application process has kind of been designed to account for that.
Thank you so much, Matt. This is very helpful. Again, as you mentioned earlier, stay tuned for the announcement that's going to come. If you're a SCAI member, it's going to come to your mailbox through the mailing list. Thanks again for the input. This is great information. Watch these videos and other on SCAI-TV. This is Alraies from SCAI 2023 in Phoenix. Thank you so much, Matt.
Oh, thanks, Shane.